Hi everyone, I'm Sue, and I thought, seeing as I've spent most of my life suffering terribly with anxiety, I've obviously picked up lots of strategies along the way, so I thought I might make a video and share it all with you. Yeah, like I said, I've suffered from anxiety terribly to a point where I couldn't leave the house. I would have bad panic attacks. It is just awful. So yeah, I thought I've written a list because I'm not going to remember it all. So number one is you breathe in through your nose really slowly, but you breathe into your stomach, not your chest. Because you breathe into your chest, it's shallow breathing. So you breathe long deep breaths for 4 seconds into your stomach, and then slowly breathe back out for 4. A lot of people suggest doing the box method, which is breathe in for 4, hold for 4, breathe out for 4, and do nothing for 4. But I find that isn't very useful if you've got anxiety and you're like that. The last thing you're trying to do is going for 4 seconds. Try it yourself when you're anxious. It's horrible, feels like you're dying. The second one, which I used to do a lot walking around the shops, is busy, hectic, lights. The anxiety just gets really bad. Plus, I'm autistic, so sensory issues off the scale. So quite often, just clenching your fists. But you can do it down by your sides, so no one can see, but you're clenching your fists, because it's that feeling, it grounds you, and you're concentrating on that so much, it kind of does take everything off. What's the other ones? Yeah, you can sit upright. Hang on, let me just read this. Sit upright. That is such a good one. And when you're anxious and you're having a panic attack, you instantly crouch forward and you're like, like that. No. Try as much as you can to sit upright, shoulders back, head facing forward, and just shoulders relaxed. Try to relax your shoulders as much as you can. It's hard because you're instantly going like that. If you have to sit on your hands, you can, but you know what I mean. Try and sit in the most upright position, and then do the breathing in shallow, long, not shallow, don't do shallow, deep, long breaths into your stomach. But you go like that, it opens up your rib cage. If you can get your shoulders back, it's even better. Open up your rib cage and it helps you breathe. And it should bring your breathing back down. But you don't go and sort of scrunch up into a ball. It's really doesn't help. The other ones are good. Got your fidgets. These don't seem to be around anymore. And you've got these little poppers. I don't really get on with these, but yeah. Got these. They're good. This is actually a lovely present I got from my niece's little boy, who I won't mention his name on here, but thanks. This is great. Swizzle it around. But obviously, if you're somewhere quiet in a meeting, you're gonna get kicked out. Squishies. They're actually good. Actually, take that out with you. You can just scrunch hold it. These, God knows what they are. I don't know what they are, but they're lovely. They are so nice. These are absolutely brilliant. What you do, they're used for people with arthritis, but also they're very calming. They're like, I don't know what they're made of, but you go like that, and the sensations on your feet, oh, it's lovely, calms you down. Right, they're called finger massagers. Be careful when you Google that name. Seriously, just put fidget or something in front of it. eBay, brilliant. They do bags, loads, like 20 in a bag for like a £5, different colours. But yeah, please be careful what you Google. All-time favourite, shove your AirPods in. Dark glasses, absolutely brilliant. Sorry. Oh, this is a good one. This got me through a really bad time. Just recite something that you already know, obviously, like a poem, even the alphabet. What got me through was because I love Doctor Who, so I used to recite in order the actors who played the Doctors all through the years, right? So the other ones, order of films in sequence, I don't know, like Marvel, or if you're a horror fan, do the Friday the 13th, because by the time you've recited all those through in sequence, you'd have grown a beard. The anxiety would have just completely gone. Oh, this is great. This one, any bit of paper will do. You just sit there and you faff. End up one of these. Many a time, I've ended up with a whole big table full of them. I used to work in the school, and when we were doing art lessons and I was feeling really anxious, I'd be sat there doing that. Yeah, the looks I used to get, kids loved it. What else? Oh yeah, if you stretch your legs out straight and just rotate your feet like that. So on the count of 10, and then rotate them back on the count of 10. It's everything. All of these things are designed to occupy your brain, because your brain, it's it plays tricks on you. It, like intrusive thoughts, tells you you can't do this, no one likes you, you're bad at this, what are they staring at me, you know, am I speaking right, stuff like that. It's your brain. You're fine. You're absolutely fine. And if you do make a fool of yourself, people just think you're funny. Yeah, pretend you do it on purpose. Watch something funny. That was another thing I used to do when I was signed off for 3.5 months, and basically I had a mental health nervous breakdown, to the point where the first couple of weeks that I was actually signed off, I couldn't remember what my job was. Yes, your brain, innit? But I used to, this is how I know about all this stuff. I used to sit there just research. But watching funny stuff, that will get you through, whether it's on YouTube, anything. Just watch funny things just to get you laughing, because laughter makes you breathe. And quite often, yeah, I know you laugh like that, but quite often you laugh like that. It helps you breathe. It opens up the cage. Hum a tune. See, that's another one. You could possibly annoy the hell out of your co-workers or whoever's living with you, but tough. Having a panic attack, just hum. I mean, you know, it might start out not very graceful because you're panicking, so you'll probably be going like that. My dog's just pricked his ears up. But by the time that you just pick a tune, any tune, make one up, but humming, because humming sends signals to the brain via the vagus nerve, and it soothes your nervous system. Apparently, there you go. Another one is just, this is a good one. This comes under mindfulness. Just take, not big gulps of a drink, just take a tiny little sip of your drink, but feel the sensation of it in your mouth, around your tongue, whatever it's doing, and then swallow it. But just take note of exactly how it feels. Is it cold? Is it hot? Does it make you tingle? Is it fizzy? And take note of how it feels as it's going down. And you know, it's occupying your mind. It's trying to stop your brain going, ah! It does take time. It's not an instant fix. All of these things, they do take time. And I've read countless times over the years that a panic attack, roughly on average, will only last 20 minutes. Sometimes you will think you are going to die. It feels like you're having a heart attack. Your heart is, it's horrible. And sometimes it's just a little flutter and like first night nerves, as in first night on stage nerves. Or if you're going to recite something in front of people, I could not talk in front of a big room of people, no. But I could talk to myself, look, I'm the dog. What other things? Oh, this will appeal to us autistic people. Just order things into colours, into shapes, just whatever, whether it's your M&M sweets, whether it's your little teeny bits of pencils, colour pens, cutlery. If you're that desperate, run into the drawer and get it all out, and it's occupying your mind, but you need to be really focused on it. Because like I say, the idea is to calm yourself down. Crosswords, arrow words, I prefer arrow words, or any kind of like little games on your phone. You do hear like people moaning, especially if they have friends or family, children, whatever, on like special needs or whatever. They're always on their phones, they're always on their iPads, their laptops, whatever. Quite often they're either playing a jigsaw puzzle, or I've got this game called Triple Town. You add every three things that you push together makes another thing, and then three of those makes stuff like that. Mahjong, anything like that. But it occupies your mind. But plus, as well as concentrating on it, it's fidgety. It's really, really fidgety. And that does help. That really, really does help. So, if someone is very, very anxious and they're in their phone, just ask, "You all right?" Don't say, "Get off your phone," because no. Oh, another good one. This is good. And I only discovered this by accident a couple of months ago. If you're feeling, I suppose it will work in a big panic attack, but even if you're just feeling a bit anxious, whatever, if you grab your arm quite forcefully like that and then pull it down as if you're wringing water out of a towel, like that, let go, you can feel the sensation. Oh, it's lovely. It's like like a weighted blanket put on you. But yeah, and that's something you can do, if you're out in public, like me, you're an adult, you're at work, you can't, anyone got a weighted blanket, feeling a bit dodgy? No, you can do that just in front of people like that. No one's look at me, and it's very calming, very calm, but it must be quite a firm grip. Obviously don't do it too hard and hurt yourself. What else? Oh, this just appeals to me and any arty-farty people. Drawing, doodling, colouring. When I was at school, I was one of those that used to get told off. "Susan, stop." Yeah, Susan, stop doodling, stop doing, pay attention. I am. For me, to help me process, a lot of the time, this is also to do like eye contact as well. Someone's talking to me, unless I know them really, really well, and I can just stare into their eyeballs, but I just focus on their eyes and the pretty patterns that I can see. Don't hear a thing that goes in. And also it can be quite a bit weird. You're just staring at someone's eyeballs. But anyway, if even now I'm feeling weird looking at myself in the camera, so I'm looking all over the place. You take in more, it seems strange, but if you're faffing around doing something, someone's talking, it goes straight in, usually stays there. But if you're actually looking at them while they're talking, it's a bit, you start feeling like you're going, like that. Yeah. So, yeah, that's basically my list. If I can think of any more, I will come on here and share it with you. But I thought that would be help to someone. I mean, I spent years, years of suffering with anxiety, and sometimes it's like there's just no hope, but there really is. And like I say, on average, I only say that because once I had an ambulance come out. Twice actually in my life I've had an ambulance out to me for a panic attack, because it went on for over an hour and I thought I was going to die. And no, because the very first panic attack that I ever had, I didn't know what was happening. I had my two sons, they're in their 20s now, but they were only very young and they were upstairs in bed, and I started this panic attack. Never had one like this before, and it was so bad to the point I was like convulsing. My hands were going to like claws like this. I was on the floor, I couldn't breathe, everything was going well. Honest to God, I thought I was going to die. So I'm just checking my other half hasn't come in and is watching me talking to myself. You just don't know what's happening, and you do literally crap your pants. You think you're gonna die. You don't know what the hell is going on. But yeah, they came and they calmed me down and stuff like that. And the last time I had an ambulance out for me was when I was off. And that was horrible. But I knew what it was, but I couldn't get out of it, and I couldn't snap myself out of it. And my brain just went, and that was it. It just completely and totally took over. I had no control whatsoever. And I knew that's what happened, which made it worse. And it just exacerbated it. And it was a man and woman paramedic that turned up. And they were really lovely. And yeah, the one thing that actually snapped me out of it was the man said to me, do you get on well with your other half's father? And I'm like, oh, yeah, okay. He goes, he said, have you ever pictured him naked? I was mortified, but I burst out laughing. And that was it. That started to bring me out, because he made me laugh. Apart from making me feel a bit evil. But it made me laugh. And no, I have never even tried to imagine that. No. But yeah, I hope this has helped. Anxiety is bloody horrible. And if you really are desperate, you just phone up the doctors. You can get put on tablets. I'm on tablets. Find out a dose that suits you. If it's too low a dose, not really going to work. If it's too high a dose, I don't know, you just feel monged out. But yeah, honestly, and make sure you have got someone to talk to, whether it's a friend, a neighbour, family member, people at work. Try and get a support system, or if not, just reach out and comment under here. Just talk to me. And obviously, I do have a full-time job, so I will get back to you. This is my day off. But I will get back and I will try and help. But just go online, just YouTube, anything you can about it. But the main thing is, don't panic. Don't panic. You are panicking already. It's your reptilian brain. It's, what do they call it? Fight, flight, freeze. And there's a new one, fawn, which is a people pleaser. You just say yes to just keep the peace. But yeah, it's inbuilt, it's instinct. When you're like the caveman times, if you're being chased by some great fanged, clawed animal, you're going to get teared up. Yeah, you need that adrenaline. You need to get the crap out of there. But just phoning up to order a curry, I can't do that. Get the other out. If I'm on my own, I can. So I couldn't do this if anyone else was with me, because I'd feel like a bit of a tit and I'd just mess it up. But yeah, seriously, try your hardest. Don't panic. Breathe. And don't, because I'm not going to tell you how old I am for people who don't know me. But I've had loads and loads, and I'm double checking, sorry, loads and loads of years of just anxiety. And as a result of it, my shoulders are constantly aching. I get neck ache, headaches. It's all to do with just being anxious all the time. And also, if you can, tell people. There's nothing to be ashamed of. To say, look, I'm an anxious hot mess. Because 9 out of 10 times, they know exactly what you're talking about, or they know someone, you know, they live with someone like it. So, you know, if you say to someone, oh, I'm an anxious hot mess, help, they're not going to suddenly say, oh my God, look, someone's coming to chase you. They will try and calm you down. It's human nature. It's natural. Just breathe and try and relax. And I hope these have been of some use. Okay, bye.